Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and my co-host, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. We're coming to you guys with the 8-game main slate video. If you guys are new, welcome, first of all. Welcome to fun. We have fun on this show, man. It is a show. It's not just a picks video, but it's a full-blown show. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Between the two videos, you guys crushed it. Over 1,000 views, probably gonna be like 1,200. You guys killed it. So let's do one more. So if we get 100 likes on this video, over 100 likes on this video, we're gonna give away some money. And if we can get the 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, I will give away lots of stuff. So tell your friends, tell your family, hit that subscribe button. And leave me a comment. It does great for the YouTube algorithms because that's all YouTube cares about. I know you guys are wondering, like, what's up with your hair today? Hey, I got to add some more bleach to it. All right. I got to cut today a little bit on top. So I just got to add a little bit more highlight. That's all. At my age, I'm just happy I have a full head of hair. So, and if you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button on your way out. Without further ado, though, let's start the fucking show. All right, let's pop the top here. Guys, I've cut back on these. Let me tell you. First of all, cheers. I've earned one. When you're detoxing from this stuff, oh man, you feel like crap. Let me tell you, just pounding water and then you cut. I used to drink probably 5 to 6 rock stars a day. So I knew I had to cut back. That's why I'm not sleeping. So I feel like ass, like I have no appetite. I just feel gross. But yeah, I gotta do it, man. That's not healthy. Plus, I'm trying to lose weight. I've already lost 20 pounds. I'm trying to lose 20 more. So I think that's the problem there, that rock star. So I think it'll come off even more. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys drink those energy drinks. Like, one, what's your favorite? And two, how many do you drink a day? I know I got a lot of truck drivers that listen to my show, so I'm very curious to hear that. Or if you just do cocaine, that's cool too, man. Whatever you got to do to stay up, you know. Whatever you got to do, man. I don't judge. But yeah, guys, had a great morning slate. Ox almost took down. He won big. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me just show you guys right now. Let me pull up the Discord. Let's go over the Hall of Fame. I know Mr. Parrish has requested. I read all the comments. I respond to every single comment. Has requested that I shout out all the winners of every night. Guys, if I did that, Mr. Parrish, my 30 plus minute videos would be 50-minute videos. So I'm trying to cut it down a little bit because you know, I know you guys don't have a lot of time. So it's not that I don't want to recognize you guys. Just if I did all the winners, just the regular winners, it would take all night. So let's take a look over in the Hall of Fame. Let's go here. All right, so this is our behind our paywall here, the DFS Club. So July 27th. So Hell Bellis will kick us off here. And when I say we play sports wagering, guys, we do sports wagering. And am I reading that correctly? $18,539. Wow. Not too shabby. I think that's underdog, right? Yeah, 18,000 guys. Only bet $200, won $18,539. Do you guys think that the DFS Club ain't legit? And we don't do everything. We don't play everything. We don't just do DFS. Look at this Hall of Fame, man. Woo, man. All scientists every night is doing phenomenal things with tennis. Got a 421, came in third in this one, won $150. That's tennis. Blame the Flame. He's one of our max multi-entry players in here. He's always giving out good advice to the club. He just showed up out of nowhere too. I was kind of sus on the guy. I'm like, because sometimes we got these wannabe providers that like slide in and try and like take our money in here. But no, man, Blame the Flame's been a good asset to the DFS club. He fits in perfectly. He's always willing to help. Shout out to him. Lots of winners for him tonight. And then Ox won $875, came in 7th. And that's with 2 zeros. That's with Seager and Hunter Renfroe getting zeros. But if you didn't stack Milwaukee this morning, like I told you, what are you doing? They've won us so much money this week. Why jump off, right? Julio came in 8th, won $20 here. Jamel, a new member, came in 18th. Very nice, dude. Mr. Parrish came in 12th. There he is, Mr. Parrish. There you are, buddy. $40 there. Had a good day. $25. Came in 6th here. Brad Keller was looking really good. And then they left him in for just a little too long. They tried to stretch him out 7 innings, and they got a little carried away. But he should have had at least 15 or more fantasy points. But yeah, good job, Mr. Parrish. I will try, if I have short videos, to shout out all the winners, but this was today's winners. Again, $18,000 winners. I mean, how many of these multi-thousands of dollar winners am I going to show you guys each and every night before you decide, you know what? Maybe the DFS club is for real. Maybe I should sign up. They're only $14.99 a month for every single sport. Because that's what we are, guys. $14.99 a month for every single sport. And that's for the monthly pass. If you get a 6-month pass or a year pass, the more you pay up, the more you save, guys. Check us out, man. DFSclub.com. I'm so proud of our community that we have all built. We all work together. You got 2 providers of one. DFS Space jumped on the MLB podcast today, dropping that knowledge. Myself, Skywalker DFS, and I show you guys we play everything. If DK offers a contest, we're going to play that motherfucker, and we're going to slay that fucker too. So all you got to do is click join now. It's very easy. Even a caveman can do it. Maybe Schroeder, can a cat do it too? Oops. Let's go back here. Got a little too excited there. Make sure you click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, so I get credit. Thank you very much. And if you guys notice down here too, there's a little chat button. We'll get back to you if you have any questions at all, or better yet, if you have any questions, email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. Probably quicker that way, but hell, you can try both. I don't mind. And here you go. So again, $14.99 a month. That's the bronze plan. Silver. We have our gold plans. Look at these prices, guys. I guarantee you our 6-month plan is probably the same amount that providers charge. Providers. I say quotation in providers because I don't consider us that. We're a club. We're a DFS club. That's why we're called the DFS club. But these prices, guys, I'm showing you every night what we're doing. 3-day passes, you name it. We do prize picks. We do sports wagering. We do underdog. We do everything. We do the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. You want all my lineups, you got it. Ownership, projections, top stacks, core pitchers, whatever, man. I got you guys covered. So again, we're not a provider. We're a club. We're the DFS club, guys. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the DFS club, the winning team. We'd love to have you. Over 500 plus members in here, family members. I'm looking to get it to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Now I'm looking at my hair right now. I'm just like, what the? I got nothing in it. Got no gel. I got no highlights. I got Schroeder right here trying to steal the show again. Schroeder always steals the show. Right, Schroeder? He says, you damn right I steal the show, because look at me. Yeah, I can't argue with you there, man. I can't. I mean, he's purring away right now. He's in a good mood. That's always a good sign when Schroeder's purring on a video. Always a good sign. So, Schroeder, let's bring up the totals, huh? All right, so I like these smaller slates. I mean, 8 games. I mean, it seems like every slate lately has been 14, 15 games. This is an 8-gamer, so I don't mind it, to be honest with you. Let's change the screen here so you guys can see it a little better. There we go. All right, so let's kick it off. We got Kansas City at the Yankees. Humid, mostly cloudy, 88 degrees. Winds are blowing out at 10 miles an hour. Great hitting weather here, man. 3.5 for Kansas City, 5.3 for the Yankees. Brady Singer against James Talion. Man, the Yankee stack looks really good tomorrow. Looks really good. There is a Coors Field game. The Dodgers will be in Coors Field. There is a rain possibility, but we'll keep our eyes on the news. If that game ends up getting called or canceled, the Yankees look like a really good stack in this hitting environment against the Royals. Yeah. Next up, we got the Phillies at the Pirates, 83 degrees. 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left field. 4.4 for the Phils, 3.2 for the Pirates. We got Zach Wheeler at 10-2 against Zach Thompson at 6-5. Zach Wheeler looks pretty good. Then we got Detroit at Toronto. Toronto, let me tell you, I got a bone to pick with them. How in the world do you lose to a St. Louis team that badly? How do you get shut down by a 55-year-old pitcher today? How does that happen? Totally tilted about that, man. But my Cleveland stack did great. But Toronto let us all down. They let themselves down. What are you going to do? You got to go back to them, guys. We got to go back to them here. Excuse me. Mostly cloudy, 74 degrees. I haven't heard anything about guys staying behind due to COVID vaccinations. So I'm just going to look at this projected lineup and assume these guys are going to be in. 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to right field. 3.5 for Detroit, 5.2 for Toronto. Tyler Alexander against Kikuchi. Yuck. Don't like either pitcher here. Eric Haase, just a little tidbit. Sniper Chick, this is for you. Remember, we play Eric Haase against left-handed pitchers. Kikuchi is a lefty. So I do like him on the Detroit side, but that's about it. Kikuchi is bad, but I don't know, man. Give me Toronto again. Springer, Vlad, Kirk, Bo Bichette's good against lefties. T-Score Hernandez is, I think, the key here. I think T-Score Hernandez maybe goes under-owned. He's a lefty crusher. He hasn't seen a lefty pitcher in about 3 or 4 games, so the numbers have been down. Tappy, if he makes the lineup, Chapman's always a good idea. I mean, you can make a case for anybody in this lineup. Love Toronto, love the Yankees. Next up, we got Cleveland at Boston, mostly cloudy, 77 degrees. Winds blowing out at 8 miles an hour. 4.7 for Cleveland, 4.5 for Boston. We got Tristan McKenzie versus Cutter Crawford, man. Who the hell names their kid Cutter? That must be some backwoods, like deep south, like shit. Someone been watching too much NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? Yeehaw. Who am I to talk, right? I wear a cowboy hat, but I would never name my kid Cutter. Cutter Crawford, not his fault. His parents' fault. Tristan McKenzie looks good. Boston's been just ass. They've been cheeks. Ass cheeks. Butt cheeks. Cleveland has been good. You can make a case for everybody in this Cleveland lineup. Like a Cleveland stack too. Next up, we got Seattle at Houston. Humid, partly cloudy, 90 degrees. Most of the time they got the roof closed, but we'll see, man, because winds are blowing out at 13. Plus, it's a hitter-friendly park as it is. 3.8 for Seattle, 4.4 for Houston. We got Logan Gilbert against Jose Urquidy. Urquidy looks interesting, but not a priority. Gilbert, I think, is way priced going up against Houston. Then we got the Dodgers at the Rockies. I've never seen a projected total this high for MLB. First, let's get to the weather. So rain, 72 degrees. We'll see. Hopefully this game plays. Winds are blowing out at 7 miles an hour. It's not going to be hot. But 7.3 implied total, Vegas thinks the Dodgers are going to get. 7.3. Colorado, 5. Colorado had a good game. Charlie Blackmon got another one today. We got Tyler Anderson against Jose Urena. You guys know I don't play Coors Field pitchers on either team. So rack them and stack them, man. Definitely more on the Dodgers side, but if you want to be different, you can do a Colorado Rockies stack. And I'm not going to disagree with you, but make sure it plays. Next up, we got Texas at Anaheim. Division rivals here, 74 degrees. Winds blowing out at 7 miles an hour. 3.1 for Texas, 4.6 for Anaheim. Spencer Howard against Shohei Ohtani. And again, DraftKings has not changed his price tag. Shohei Ohtani is an absolute lock at 8.9K. Texas has really cooled off. Seager, Semien, I think they both got goose eggs today. So yeah, Shohei Ohtani, for me, point per dollar, best pitcher on the slate. Hands down. Last but not least, we got the Cubs at the Giants, the struggling Giants, man. They just, oh my goodness. They used to be my go-to. I don't know if I can do it anymore. 3.8 for the Cubs, 4.4 for the Giants. We got Justin Man of Steel against Alex. I got Morning Wood. I like Alex Wood here at home. 7.5 is a decent price tag. These Cubs batters are just a little sketch, little suspect. So Stacking, of course, the Dodgers, Rockies. I'm going back to Cleveland, going back to Cali. I'm going back to Toronto. And the Yankees are probably my second favorite. All right, so let's adjust the screen here and let's bring up Draft Dashboard, man. Let's go. So let's go to individual plays. First, we'll get into pitchers here. We'll break down pitchers. So Zach Wheeler, 10-2 against Pittsburgh. It's a pretty good spot, 10.2K. I think O'Neal Cruz is all you really got to worry about here. But yeah, Zach Wheeler should shut him down. That's about right. $500 more on FanDuel. Then we got Tristan McKenzie at 9.9K. I love the matchup because Boston's been ass cheeks, like I said, butt cheeks. Yeah, I mean, he does have 43-point upside. He got a 43 2 games ago. So 9-9 looks pretty good. Pretty good. I'd rather play Shohei Ohtani, but, you know, you could take the McKenzie route to be different. Gilbert, Anderson, no thank you. Your gritty against Seattle at 8-3 is interesting. I mean, a couple guys in this lineup, which we'll get into, have done well against him, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when tomorrow comes. Alex, I got Morning Wood at 7.5. I think is a really good price tag against the Cubs. Let's bring this up here. 13, 22, 33, 15, and 15. So Giants pitchers at home, yes. On the road, not so much. Look at Rondon did. Look at all these Giants pitchers. They got their asses kicked in Arizona. So, but Wood at home looks pretty good at only 7.5. You can trust James Talion, I think, here at 8.6. Again, I'd rather spend $300 more and just play Shohei fucking Ohtani, right? But he's going up against Kansas City. Kansas City don't score any runs. None. Zip, zilch, nada. Look at his history against them. 17, 24, and a 35. So Talion could be very sneaky tomorrow. And last but not least, Shohei Ohtani, 8.9. Now, FanDuel has him priced where he should be. He's $2,200 more over there. DraftKings is tripping. So he should be 100% owned, in my personal opinion. But, you know, we'll see. I wanted to look here at catchers real quick. So if the only thing is with catchers, you don't know who's going to start. So Eric Hasse, if he starts against lefties, money in the bank. Elias Diaz, he got a couple of walks today, but other than that, man, double digits every fucking game. So if he starts, he looks pretty good. Kirk, Jansen, yep. They'll probably start most likely. Will Smith is tripping right now, man. I can't get with that. Yeah, that's about it. Let's go to first base. So Freddie the Freak Freeman to lead us off at 5'8". Absolutely love this, man. Against a righty, against Urena, he's 14 for 34. 34 at bats. He has 4 home runs off him. 5 singles, 4 doubles, 1 triple. Give me Freddie the Freak at 5'8". You can go back to Vladimir Guerrero. Like I've been saying, man, he's been due for some progression. 15, 16, 18, 3, 18. So 4 out of his last 5 double-digit fantasy points. He's going up against Alexander. Don't mind it, 5.4K. And then Ty France, 4.7K for Seattle. One of these guys that have done really well against Uruguay. 9 for 21. That's a 4.29 average. 3 home runs. 3 home runs. 5 singles, 1 double. It's in a home run friendly park, too. So you got to take that in consideration. So I like Ty France as a one-off at 4.7. Josh Naylor for the Cleveland stack, absolutely at 3.8K. 14 and 17 in his last 2. Just crushes righties, man. Darren Ruff, 3.2K. He's been, a little rough lately, but at home, maybe the Giants get back, get it right. They're going to throw their lefty killers out there. Darren Ruff's one of them. OPS versus lefties, 966. So you best believe he'll make the lineup. And he's 2 for 3 against Steele, Georgie Animal Steele, Man of Steel. He's got so many nicknames with me. But yeah, Darren Ruff looks pretty good. And then fucking Bobby Dahlback, the son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I play him the last 2 games. Gets nothing. Nada. 0 zip. Today, I decided to fade him for the first time in 3 fucking days. Gets 2 home runs. 2. Not 1. He gets 2. This is what Bobby Dahlback does. So He's very streaky. Very streaky. I think he's going to play at 2-6. One, because he owes me money now. Two, he's very streaky. So he goes on these little home run runs here. So I think Bobby Dahlbeck could be really, really sneaky at 2-6. Man, that guy. Oh, I saw that. I about went through the roof because I played him literally the last 3 days. Let's go to second base. Jose Altuve against Gilbert, man. He's 7 for 16. He's been terrible. He's been terrible this year. But against Gilbert, he's been good. 7 for 16, 438 average, 2 singles, 4 doubles, 1 home run. Just they got to lower his price tag, man. He's not 5K worthy right now. Wilmer Flores is perfect against Steele. 2 singles and a homer and 3 at-bats. He's been perfect. So love Flores at 4-2. Am I talking myself into a giant stack again? Fucking probably. I love the punishment. I play 3 lineups. I give out 3 lineups to the club. I'm not a 150 lineup player. So my choices I make gotta be on point. So I might fit the Giants in one. I don't know. Let's go to third base. So Matt Chapman gets a lefty. Not to mention Chapman's been phenomenal lately. Give him a lefty. You just throw him in there at 4K and just don't even think about it. Jose Ramirez, and again, he's due for some progression. He's 5.7K. After a goose egg, he was starting to show little signs of he was coming back, and then he gets a goose egg. It makes me look bad. But if you're going to stack Cleveland, I don't see how you do it without putting in Jose Ramirez. Alex Bregman, he's done really good against Gilbert too. 6 for 14, 5 singles, a double. He crushes righties, but another one that's just not been good this year. Ignacio Suarez, another Seattle player, 4.3K. You can make a case for a 3-man Seattle stack. 4 for 9 against Uruguay, 2 singles, 2 doubles, and he's cheap. He's only 4.3. Max Muncy, how are you batting 150 and you're still in the major leagues? Because he's got the name, right? You figure the Dodgers would be better than this. You can take a shot with him. I don't know if I'll get to him against Urania. Hell, he's never even hit him before. But this guy's literally batting like 150. So play Muncy if you want in your Dodger stack. Turner, I'd rather play him. 4.5K. He's been awful too this year, but he's been better than Muncy. So yeah, Justin Turner. We'll see where he is in the order. 4-5 looks decent, I guess. Let's go to shortstop. Look at this, guys. You cannot make this shit up. So 5.6K Trey Turner. Look at his history against Urania. Shitty ass Urania. 0 for 18. How do you do that? 0 for 18. I think Schroeder can go out there and make contact at least and like a weird bounce and he gets on base. 0 for 18. But I think Trey Turner's still in play, man. I just think he's just due against Urania, personally. I like playing Bo Bichette against lefties. That I do like. Otherwise, I just leave his ass on the bench. He's 5.3K. With the Toronto stack, he looks good. Now, Alexander Bogaerts, I like him on FanDuel. FanDuel, he's $2,300 cheaper. FanDuel, he's very cheap over there. So I expect him to get some ownership. When people see his price over there, they'll be like, hey, Space mentioned it today in the podcast. Why is he so cheap? Well, because he's been playing like shit, right? And he's facing another righty. So he's not a must play, but I think FanDuel is a very interesting cash play for Bogaerts. Let's go to outfield. George Springer looks pretty good. Toronto stack. Yep. Julio Rodriguez, man, 5.4K to complete your 3-man Seattle stack. 4 for 8 against Uruguay, man, and he's just come out of nowhere. He's the next A-Rod, man. I'm telling you. 18 and 16 his last 2. Chris Bryant looks pretty good at 5K. He's been good too. He's been good. He's about time, right? Against Anderson, he's 9 for 24. He crushes lefties, which is a good thing. 3 singles, 2 doubles, 4. Count them, 4 home runs off this pitcher. So Colorado stack doesn't look bad. Chris Bryant, you just got to pick and choose your poison. And like I said in the breakdown, T-Score Hernandez finally gets a lefty. OPS versus lefties is over 1.021. So I love that. Get him in there with the Toronto stack. Nolan Jones continues to make me look good. 2.6K. If you're going to stack Cleveland, you got to get him in there, man. He's been crushing righties. 21 to 18 in his last 2. 3 out of his last 4 double-digit fantasy points. So Noah Jones for Cleveland, 2.6K looks juicy. Jake Lamb, if he makes the lineup at 2-1, yeah, if you're going to get him in Coors Field. Aaron Judge finally got a goose egg. I'm going right back to him at 6.1K. If you're going to stack the Yankees, you got to get Aaron Judge in there. The man has 28 home runs already. He's on pace to hit like 60 this season. Yordan Alvarez, 2 games in a row now, 18 and 14, 5.9K, crushes righties. I like that. Mookie Betts in Coors Field. Mookie's been, getting it done. Let's face it, he has 14 and 14 his last 2 in Coors Field. Absolutely. I do love Cody Bellinger, though. 3.6K. Against Urania, Cody Bellinger's 4 for 5, 3 singles, a homer, and we all know he's a righty crusher. So I love Bellinger at 3.6. The price tag's good, too. And I love Fermil Reyes at 3.3. Part of this Cleveland stack, he's been pretty consistent, and he's been really cheap. He's $1,000 cheaper on FanDuel, so he's basically bare minimal over there. He's 2 for 2 against Crawford, against Cutter. 1 single, 1 homer. We need that home run out of him, man. It's coming. It's coming. Austin Slater, he's going to lead off tomorrow because he's a lefty crusher. 2 for 3. He just lacks power lately. But if he gets a hold of one, I mean, he could be possibly in the conversation at 3K. That's about it. Brandon Marsh out of nowhere gets 20 fantasy points. Shout out to Ox for making that call. Your man Mercedes, here we go. I'm going to talk myself into it. I know the guy's got power. I'm a little biased because that night when we won huge, he was in the lineup. We stacked the Giants that night. But I like playing him against lefties because he's always in the top 5 of the order, and he's bare minimal, guys. Bare minimal, your main Mercedes, always in play. Randall Grichuk, 4.3K for Colorado. He's come alive again. Plus, he's a lefty killer himself. OPS versus lefties, 806. Against Anderson, he's 3 for 6. Nothing but extra base hits. 2 doubles and a homer. Love Randall Grichuk at 4.3. And Cleveland leadoff hitter Steven Kwan, absolutely 3.9. He's still too cheap, man. Look at 7, 16, 3, 19, 19 in his last 5. Came out of nowhere, too. Like a Randy Orton fucking RKO out of nowhere. So that's it for the game by game, the player by player. But y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for none other than Schroeder's picks. Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls, guys. Are you ready, Schroeder? Let's see. He hangs around because he knows. I love this guy. Schroeder, are you ready for your segment for Schroeder's picks? He says, "You goddamn right." Hey, gosh dang is the word. All right, we don't talk like that. My goodness. Who's your first home run call, Schroeder? I know you're purring. That's a good sign. Who you got for your first home run call? Well, I really like what you said about Bellinger, so I'm gonna take him before I smack this microphone. All right, Schroeder. So Schroeder's first home run call is gonna be none other than Cody Bellinger. But if you want your salmon treats, dude, we gotta do the segment Schroeder's picks. So you need to calm down. All right, Schroeder, who's your second home run call? Who do you got us getting a second home run? All right, well, thank goodness I understand Cat. He's like Chewbacca. I'm like Han Solo. Schroeder's second home run call, he's awfully squirrely tonight, is none other than Vladimir Guerrero. I like that. All right, Schroeder, who do you got to get us not 1, but 2 home runs and entirely break the slate? Who do you got as your 2 home run call tomorrow? Okay, you can tell me. Okay. All right. No, you can't keep them to yourself. See, Schroeder plays DFS too, so he kind of wants to be stingy sometimes and keep his info to himself. But no, we don't do that here, Schroeder. Get out of here. Schroeder's third home run call, he wanted to keep to himself for his own profit. He says he's going to get us 2 home runs, none other than Julio Rodriguez from Seattle. That's it. That's going to do it for Schroeder's picks. That's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I'm just speechless. So let's get to 100 likes. We'll start giving away money. Get us to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month. It's creeping up, man. I'm going to give away lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget, come join this DFS club, man. We're doing crazy good things in here. DFSclub.com. Stop losing, start winning. It's not a slogan, it's just the truth. Click join now, click my logo, and then pick your plan. It's that simple, guys. We don't win every day, but you know what? We have fun. We have a lot of fun. We win most days, not every day. I took an L today in the main slate. I won in the early slate, but nothing big. I mean, but we have fun, man. We have fun. But when we win, we fucking win. So, guys, let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. I live and die by that, guys. You'll get a lot further in life. I'm Gabriel Skywalker. Y'all take care. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.